Senator Richard Burr says this fall's elections, as well as the 2016 presidential elections, will rise or fall on Obamacare. And he says Russia senses weakness in America. That all came out today in a one-on-one interview with me in our Raleigh studios. Undoing the Affordable Care Act is job one for conservatives in Congress, but Senator Burr says their hands are tied as long as Barack Obama is in the White House.
It requires a bill to pass in the House and the Senate and to be signed by the president to do away with it. Now, I think that's unlikely for this president's signature piece of legislation. So I think this is really going to be the issue that's at the top of the list of the 2016 presidential race.
He says the soaring costs, the problems, and the president's own misstatements have made Obamacare the big issue in this year's election, and has made fellow Senator Kay Hagan a big fat target.
Well, I think if you look historically, anytime a seated member of the Senate's numbers are below 50%, Washington has always considered them a target. In this particular case, Kay's numbers are under 40%, which usually means that they're on life support.
As for Russia's military push into Ukraine, Burr, a member of the Senate Intelligence Committee, says Vladimir Putin feels he can do pretty much what he wants. How do you think the rest of the world sees the United States right now?
I think that it's evident by the laughter that the president's sanctions or targeted sanctions that individuals received in Russia, that they think we're a joke. President Obama backed off of a missile strike in Syria when Russia went boo. And I think that was the reemergence of Vladimir Putin on the national stage.
By the way, Senator Burr says if this fall's elections were held today, Republicans would pick up about 8 seats in the Senate, thus giving it control over both houses of Congress.